What is dragon? A dragon is a legendary creature that appears in the myths and folklore of many cultures around the world. Generally, dragons are depicted as large, reptilian creatures with wings, sharp claws, and a long, serpentine tail. They are often depicted as breathing fire, and some are said to have magical abilities. In many cultures, dragons are associated with strength, power, and wisdom. They are often seen as protectors of treasure or symbols of good luck. In Western cultures, dragons are often depicted as fearsome monsters that must be defeated by heroes. While in Eastern cultures, dragons are often viewed more positively as benevolent creatures that bring good fortune. The origins of the dragon myth are unclear, but they may have been inspired by real-life animals like snakes or crocodiles. Dragons have been featured in literature, art, and popular culture for centuries, and they continue to capture the imaginations of people around the world today. Dragons, fire-breathing creatures from European and Asian mythology. Yes, dragons are often depicted as fire-breathing creatures in European and Asian mythology. In Western cultures, dragons are typically portrayed as ferocious beasts that breathe fire and are often associated with evil or chaos. In contrast, Eastern dragons are often seen as more benevolent creatures and are considered symbols of strength and good fortune. The idea of dragons breathing fire may have originated from observations of natural phenomena, such as lightning or volcanic eruptions, that would have been seen as signs of the power of the gods or other supernatural forces. In some cultures, dragons are also believed to have magical powers, including the ability to control the elements or to grant wishes. In popular culture, dragons have been featured in numerous books, films, and video games, often as fierce and powerful creatures that must be defeated by brave heroes. Some famous examples of dragons in Western culture include Smaug from J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit, Drogon from Game of Thrones, and the Hungarian Horntail from the Harry Potter series. In Asian culture, dragons have been depicted in art and literature for thousands of years, and they continue to be popular symbols of strength and good luck in many countries today. How dragons get fire-breathing power. The concept of dragons breathing fire is a common feature of many mythological stories, but the origin of this ability varies depending on the culture and the story. In Western mythology, dragons are often portrayed as being born with the ability to breathe fire, either as a natural ability or as a result of being imbued with magical powers. In some stories, dragons are said to have gained their fire-breathing powers from eating a special diet or from drinking fiery liquids, such as lava or burning oil. In other tales, dragons may acquire their powers from a magical object, such as a jewel or a staff. In Eastern mythology, dragons are often associated with the elements and are believed to have the ability to control them. Fire is one of the 5 elements in traditional Chinese philosophy, and dragons are considered to be the rulers of the element of fire. According to legend, dragons can summon flames from within their bodies, and they are also able to control and manipulate fire at will. Overall, the origin of a dragon's fire-breathing ability varies depending on the culture and the specific story. In many cases, the ability is simply a part of the dragon's inherent magical powers or is granted to them by the gods or other supernatural forces. Is the dragons alive any proof or myth on now? There is no scientific evidence to suggest that dragons, as they are typically depicted in mythology and folklore, ever existed in real life. However, the concept of dragons may have been inspired by real animals or events. For example, some scholars believe that the ancient Greeks may have been inspired by the fossils of dinosaurs or other prehistoric animals when they created stories about creatures like the Hydra or the Chimera. Similarly, some have suggested that stories of dragons may have been inspired by encounters with large snakes or crocodiles, which were seen as powerful and dangerous creatures. Despite the lack of evidence for the existence of dragons, the mythological creatures continue to capture the imaginations of people around the world. Dragons have become popular symbols in art, literature, and popular culture, and they are often featured in films, books, and video games. While dragons may not be real, they remain a beloved and enduring part of human mythology and folklore. Here are some lists of the dragon movies and cartoon for your visual treat. The Hobbit Trilogy, 2012 to 2014. The How to Train Your Dragon series, 2010 to 2019. Reign of Fire, 2002. Dragonheart, 1996. Aragon, 2006. Pete's Dragon, 2016. Dungeons & Dragons, 2000. Dragon Tales, 1999 to 2005. American Dragon, Jake Long, 2005 to 2007. Dragons, Riders of Berk, 2012 to 2018. Dragon Ball series, 1986 to 2018. Avatar, The Last Airbender, 2005 to 2008. Harry Potter, mine favorite. Game of Thrones. Comment your favorite dragon movie.
Subscribe for more horrors and mysterious videos. Thanks.